Robin.
Good morning.
Hi, people.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony show.
Hello, human beings.
You know what I love about radio?
What do you love about this medium?
I spend a lot of time telling everyone what I hate about radio, but I'll tell you one thing I love about radio.
Ooh.
You go to bed. Wow, by the way, the microphones sound amazing. Did you do something?
Uh-oh.
Did you tweak some shit? Maybe.
Damn, that's a good microphone.
Anyway, you go to bed, you wake up, and all hell breaks loose, and you get to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's what I really do love about radio, right there.
It is good, because when I hopped in the truck and turned the radio on, and I got 1010 Wins on there, the news station, I was like, all right, now we got something.
You know, it's almost like Christmas.
Yeah.
You turn on the radio, and you're like, oh, what do we got today?
Ooh.
And today we got a doozy.
We got Occupy My Balls.
Occupy Wall Street is pretty much no more in New York City.
It's done.
Zuccotti Park was cleared out in the middle of the night.
1:30 in the morning.
I just tweeted a picture of a very, very clean park.
It's spick and span, as they say.
Wow. I also tweeted the picture of our front page today because yesterday, I guess, man, this woman that decided to hang out just completely naked at Zuccotti Park, like, look, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, sure.
It's on the front page. A girl completely nude, including the bottom, by the way.
Where's that?
You don't. It's on the front page of the paper.
Wait. On that one?
Yeah.
I got in a little later than usual.
Oh, yeah.
There she is. Holy shit.
Did you just say, where's that?
Yeah, I thought, because I saw Clean It Up with the cop, but it's from this angle, I couldn't see it.
Yeah, the girl is completely naked, and she was just kind of hanging out on the edge of the park with her arms up in the air, and there's a cop in the photo like, you can't do nothing. It's our park.
God.
Little did she know, the NYPD had a big plan that was about to go down.
You gotta love the NYPD, man. They had a plan. They had overwhelming numbers.
Yep.
And they had leadership.
Yes.
And they went in there. It wasn't this willy-nilly fire fucking tear gas and beat people over the heads. They knew exactly what to do. Take the people. They cordoned off little groups of them and escorted them out of the park.
Yes.
And then told them to keep moving. And the second they stopped to try to, regroup somewhere else, they split them up even further, told them to keep moving.
Right.
You got to keep these people moving along, and then they just disperse.
Well,
it's amazing.
They formed a human chain at one point.
Yeah.
The protesters sat down and formed a human chain.
How'd that work out for them?
And they started, chanting, no violence. That's what they want from us.
No violence?
And basically, the mayor's saying once again, they're allowed back in, but without tents. And they mean without tents this time.
No sleeping bags.
No sleeping bags. So
they could just come in.
This thing is fucking over.
You know, with the cold weather moving in and no tents, they're just going to be sitting on this rock bench and freezing their fucking balls off.
Wow. But there's the picture I just tweeted. I mean, I've been down there a shitload, and to see this picture, I'm just amazed. It is clean as a whistle.
They were taking a chainsaw to the newly built tent structures.
Was that the tent for the women that were sexually assaulted, or so they don't get sexually assaulted?
Yeah, a first aid tent also, and then they took. Everybody was bitching. I love the people. They were like, They did a sneak attack with no advance notice.
Well, that's how they were going to do it.
That's how you do it. When they gave advance notice last time, they had to call it off because the press was there waiting for a confrontation.
That's what the city blew it last time. But you knew they were just going to, sit back and wait.
Wait it out, and then at 1:30 in the morning, with no notice to anybody, they went in, took all the tents, sleeping bags, everything else, piled it up in a big dumpster, hauled it over to Midtown somewhere, where people were told they could pick up their possessions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they just left. They told everyone, leave your shit and get the fuck out of the park.
Nothing worse than seeing your shit in a pile somewhere.
Big pile of shit. And, they told them that. They told them they could come back, but without the sleeping bags and tents. They tried to regroup in a couple of the other nearby parks, and the cops immediately got to them, dispersed them. They're not giving them a chance to get another foothold again. This thing's over.
When are they allowed to come back?
They didn't tell them when. I think they're just going to open up like the park normally was. But you guarantee there's going to be cops there.
Yeah.
And the second somebody tries to start something again, they're just going to be removed from the park.
As soon as they see someone with a tent,
with anything, they're going to tell them, "Get out! You're not taking this park over again."
It's kind of a bummer, man. I liked going down there and just checking it out.
It's got to end.
But the word came out yesterday that the mayors across the country were trying to shut it down as a whole.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on in the other cities, but here in New York, which was pretty much the head of the movement, they fucking just cleared them the fuck out overnight.
It just goes.
How long did it take? Do you know?
A few hours.
A couple hours?
Yeah. They're still kind of dispersing people. They're walking down Broadway, and they're keeping them moving. They're keeping them off the roads, onto the sidewalks, and then trying to get them, like I said, into smaller and smaller groups.
Right.
And then they just disperse them. The NYPD is amazing.
Smart, man.
You got to give them the credit they deserve for being able to break up a group like that without the tear gas and the fires and the violence, because they did it with as much courtesy as they could.
Yeah.
While you're breaking up a group of people.
What happens to the People's Library?
That's probably thrown in a giant fucking dumpster.
You think that's in the dumpster?
I'm concerned about the People's Library.
Could only hope it's in a dumpster. They're dumb books. Not even good books.
So what happens now?
Fruit.
What the fuck happens now?
Now, they're getting into smaller groups and brainstorming as to what their next step should be. And I don't see as what they could do, because this was a weird circumstance, because the park itself was a privately owned park.
Right.
And any publicly owned park,
right,
the police can just go in immediately and kick them out.
Wow.
They didn't see this coming.
No, they didn't see it coming at all. And the police had a good reason, because they said a lot of the tents were tents within tents. People had illegal heaters in there that were a carbon monoxide threat. People also had candles burning inside these tents, which is a fire hazard. Health hazards were going on with defecation, and just having that many people living on top of each other like that spreads
they had
all kinds of
shit. They had
shit.
Zuccotti Lung.
Zuccotti
Lung was taking over the park, so...
I think it's great. I think, kudos to the NYPD for a job well done.
I don't think it's great. I mean,
I think it's great.
It was fun to go down there, man.
I think it's great.
Check out the drum circle. Check out some freaks.
Ugh, the drum circle.
Have some free Ben & Jerry's ice cream being dished out by a hippie.
Disgusting hippie with ice cream on his arm.
Then, of course, when you felt like it, you go to the People's Library and you do a little reading.
The People's Library!
The Rock came back last night, I heard.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we don't have to talk about it. You talk about that with your wrestling.
Did he smell something?
Oh, yeah.
I bet he did.
Yeah, have a little circle over there, and you wrestling guys could talk about that. We got real shit to talk about today, Sam. Real shit.
Zuccotti, the Zuccottis. We're out of Zuccotti. My mother needs to make some new Zuccotti.
We got Cassius. Cassius.
I float like what?
This story is fucking changing by the minute, Ant. Go ahead, Cassius.
Yeah, you guys maybe got to put on public radio or something, but they're already saying that they've already occupied. They're starting to occupy Foley Square.
Yes, that's what I heard, sir. But I also heard that the police are en masse around Foley Square, and they are dispersing that crowd. Also, they're not letting anybody get another foothold.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, they have said that.
Well, how do you know they're occupying Foley Square? Are you there?
No. This is just on public radio just a few minutes ago.
Well,
you can't trust public radio.
Public radio says one thing.
Anyone that has a delivery like that, you should be suspicious of.
I heard John Montone, who was there, and said that that hundreds of police were already coming into the area of Foley Square and telling people to leave.
Where's Foley Square?
Foley? Achwell?
Where the hell is Foley Square?
Foley Square?
Do you know?
Up north. It's up by the...
It's close to Zuccotti.
Where is it? Where is it, Cassius?
It's up by the court area, like the Supreme Court area.
Oh, okay. I know about where it is.
North.
Sure.
Above City Hall.
Well, what are they going to do without tents?
Freeze their fucking disgusting, dirty balls off.
Not today, though. It's going to be like 70 today.
I know. It's going to be very, very nice.
So.
Well, you know that they've got like right under $250,000 in their like fund from donations.
Yeah, good. Spend it on fucking rent.
Yeah,
rent out some fucking place for a week in Manhattan with that.
If I was the guy whose bank account that was,
I just split. I would just fucking leave.
I would just close my account and then just tiptoe backwards out of the
occupy
New York City
fucking
area.
Atlantis. That's what I would do.
That's right.
Occupy the fucking blackjack table.
That's right.
With that money.
That's fucking right, man.
Occupy fucking Occupy number 36 on the roulette wheel.
Can I use this as the Batman signal today? Fucking
Ooh, bat signal.
Stuntbrain's been texting me, and he's not writing me back. He asked if we want a guy that was down there when the whole fucking thing was going down. I said
I would
yes.
like to hear firsthand information.
So Stuntbrain's listening. Yes, have the guy call immediately.
What about our intern? People love when he talks about the
That's
Zuccotti Park.
Oh,
fucking man.
God.
What?
Was he there?
Did he go?
Supposedly he came back.
He's a ghoul, man. He's just a fucking ghoul.
He sucks.
I heard some shit from fucking Dave's party that just like,
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I heard something bad too.
he's a fucking asshole.
Really?
He really is a fucking asshole.
Yeah, let's.
God.
I don't really need to talk about Matt right now.
I do want to hear if he was down there though. Was he
Yes.
Yeah.
today when they got busted?
Real Phil Hendry on Twitter writes, "Truth is, Occupy Wall Street. If it was in a Batman movie,
Yeah.
and they are filming some of the Batman movie
Oh,
down
they
there,
are, yeah.
Batman would beat every last one of their asses, and we'd be cheering."
Batman. That would be great. Watch Batman fucking swing in there and just start beating the fuck out of everybody. Takes his
on the news right now.
Batmobile
They're
and-
tearing the park apart.
Huh?
They're on the news. They're showing it. They're pulling the tents apart.
Oh, are we
Oh,
in
no,
that
that-
montage?
I saw.
Are we in outer space? Oh, look, there we are! Yeah, motherfucker!
Oh, I didn't even see that.
What happened?
I wasn't
Look,
even looking at that.
It's the Sirius ad, and all the logos are floating in space.
Did we-
There we are. I saw us again.
Was it Opie and Anthony or
Yes,
that dumb
the Opie
virus
and
thing?
Anthony
Opie and
channel.
Anthony.
All right, thank you.
Motherfucker!
Thank you, Sirius XM.
Bravo! Thank you.
Thank you, Sirius
Thank
XM.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sirius XM. Pizza party for everyone.
Nice.
Yes.
Get rolling on that shit
I would
immediately.
love pizza.
I-
Oh fuck yeah!
Does anyone have Stuntbrain's fucking phone number? Will you call him? Hey, he's not picking up. That's great. He starts this. He's like, "Hey, you want the guy?"
Stuntbrain's got to sleep.
Huh?
Stuntbrain got to
up-
sleep.
He was texting me 10 minutes ago.
That's why he's been up.
Exactly.
He's a newsman now. It's crazy.
So, Zuccotti Park is clean as a whistle.
That's it.
They're behind on TV. That's the picture right there.
Yeah.
There is not a fucking tent to be seen, and it looks like they already like swept it up
They
nice. and
power washed it.
They already power washed
Yeah, they
it.
power washed it. They scrubbed down all the benches and took all that shit off of the sidewalks.
Right.
Yeah. They cleaned it up, and now they're not letting people back in there to make another eyesore.
Where are the drums from the drum circle? Because maybe I could pick up a nice bongo.
Unless you took it with you, it is in the fucking pile of shit that they said can be claimed
shit.
somewhere in Midtown.
Shit.
People are gonna have to sort through just a pile of shit.
just
They're not gonna
garbage.
separate all this stuff.
You don't think they're gonna separate each sleeping bag and?
Oh god, that gnat
What?
and fucking flea and tick and fucking chinch
Bed,
bug.
I bet there's bed
infested.
bugs too, right?
I bet there's chiggers in it.
Yeah.
I hate the chiggers.
What are they?
Oh, chiggers?
Yeah.
They're an horrible parasite
From down
that
south.
feeds off of healthy people.
Are they?
And just takes. I hate chiggers.
I've heard of them, but I don't think I've ever encountered one.
Oh, they're all over the place.
Are they like bed bugs or no?
No, that's a chigger right there. Look at
yeah.
it.
Little
You
orange.
fucking.
It looks kind of like a tick, a bed bug,
Yes.
and a crab.
It's a parasite.
They're all
It
combined
does
into
nothing
one.
but sucks the blood of the fucking people. You parasite chigger.
Well, what are we gonna do? I want this guy from the Blaze to talk about Occupy Wall Street.
I just talked to Mike. He said that guy's going to call him in about 10 minutes.
All right, that's fair.
Oh,
enough.
you spoke with Mike.
All right, because we're really busy today. Because we got Jason Segel, who's from the Muppets movie, of course. We got Larry King. We got Chaz Bono.
Is he a Muppet?
He's not a Muppet.
What does he do? Is he the producer, director? What did he do?
He stars in the Muppets.
What does he do?
He produces the Muppets. I believe
produces.
he pretty much did everything because no one wanted to touch the Muppets, and Jason said, "I'll take this project."
Is it
on."
it's a reboot, isn't it?
It's a reboot.
It's a Muppet reboot.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a family movie, but I liked it.
I heard there were some pretty funny jokes in there, like adult themed jokes. And stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and
that's always fun.
And they mock like those typical Hollywood things that movies do.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I thought was really, really smart.
That's good. It's PG. So it's not even a G rating. It's PG.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We are the Muppets.
Hello.
Hello. And these are our biggest fans. Yeah!
You excited for our big trip to LA?
There's somebody coming.
Excuse me.
Good grief.
Disney
Just
presents.
a pause for a second.
You guys are so talented.
Jason's brother in the movie, Jason Segel's brother in the movie, is a Muppet character.
Really?
But he's not a Muppet, you see. He grew up very different from everyone else.
Oh.
And then he found people just like him, and that would be the Muppets.
Oh, okay. So, it is
his
a reboot.
obsession, he had an obsession with the Muppets, and then they finally went to Hollywood to go to the Muppets park or whatever it's called.
Muppet Studios.
And then Muppet Studios,
Yes.
which we learn is closed because no one gives a fuck about the
No one
Muppets,
cares about
which was
the
pretty
Muppets.
funny.
That is funny.
And then it all comes together, obviously, and that's why you go and see this movie.
Is that his brother there?
Yeah, that's Jason Segel's brother.
That's not a human.
Yeah, I know.
It's a sock.
I know.
So
Yeah,
how is that?
you kind of had to believe in some things.
Oh, did you?
I don't want to believe that Muppets are
You
real.
have to. You have to believe.
Why is E-Rock wearing a red dress?
Fart shoe.
Oh. Oh, okay.
The biggest events in Hollywood history.
The Muppet Spectacular.
That's awesome. There's just one problem.
I'm gonna shoot straight. You guys aren't famous anymore.
Yeesh. I wish she'd shot a little more curvy. Let's just start at the bottom and work our way back up to the top. Busy. Come on, guys, let's go.
Step 1.
Are you one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes, I am.
Tour the world.
We should travel by map to Paris.
Step 2. Rehearse the show.
I'm doing a duet with my new dance partner. Hola. Let's try that lift again, shall we?
Hey, the lift again. Okay, on my count this time, okay? In 3, 2, ready?
Step
worth doing?
of final.
I believe in you and you and
I
you
wasn't-
and
I wasn't sure.
all of you. Aww.
I'm
And
not
now
either.
singing chicken.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah,
It doesn't look bad.
Huh?
No.
This is not my style of movie, but it actually looks all right.
I saw
see
it.
that.
I saw it yesterday. It's definitely all right, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely all right.
I think it's like you said, it's going to do like amazingly well.
Yeah.
In
You
the
think
box
so?
office. Yeah.
And Jack Black's in the movie. So what happened?
As what?
Oh.
What happened, guys?
What's he doing?
Hey, guys, what happened? Guys, what happened? But I like the movie.
What's
Guys,
he doing in it?
Is he making wacky eyebrows and over the top talking?
Guys, what happened? We're discussing the Muppets.
And all of a sudden it turned. Jack Black.
They need a celebrity host for their telethon.
It's a small part.
And they kidnapped Jack Black. He's in the whole second reel, as they like to say in the biz.
boy.
He's in the second reel.
Why wouldn't he be? He's terrific.
The best part of the Muppets, I really did enjoy the movie, and Jason Segel will be in here.
Yeah.
There is a whistling scene in this movie, and the show's obsession with Steve the Whistler. I'm
Steve the
thinking,
Whistler.
holy fuck, he finally got called
Oh, you
by
thought it was him?
Hollywood. So I never sit through credits ever. And unless he changed his fucking name or he has another name out there, they did not use Steve the Whistler for the big whistling scene.
Well, contrary to popular belief, there are other whistlers out there.
Steve the Whistler was the grand champion, if you remember.
He's cream of the crop of the whistlers.
Yeah, he's won international competitions, Anthony.
I can't whistle. I've always wanted to.
That's from The Odd Couple.
When was the last time? When was the last time we played Steve the Whistler? Can we play it again today?
Tragic.
Please, can we?
How do you
Can't
do
whistle?
it?
We
How do you
can't?
do it?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Can you whistle?
I can't whistle.
Dude, my whole life it's been the bane of my existence. I can't fucking whistle.
Wow.
I don't know what to do.
That's it. Can't do
Was
it.
I doing it?
No, you're just going,
How do you? Why am I just blowing air?
who's air?
I was in that room. I
But,
fucking stink.
This was an over-the-top whistling scene. I'm like, it has to be Steve the Whistler.
Yeah.
It has to be. And I don't think it was. So, hey, we got Buck Sexton on the line. Buck Sexton.
Wow, that's a
Buck
porno
Angel?
name.
Buck, you're a contributor for theblaze.com, right?
That is correct.
And you know Stunt Brain, so I apologize for that.
He's awesome.
No,
He
we,
is the awesomest.
we like the Stunt Brain. You were down there?
I was indeed, yeah. I got down there. I was on my couch. I was actually researching all this sort of crazy Marxist end the world community organizer stuff, and I looked over and there was a tweet, and it was like calling all cars for the the far left, like we're under attack. And I went down there to check it out.
Under attack.
What time was this at, sir?
I got down there around 1:45. I think they started the arrest around 1, so I was about a half hour, 45 minutes after they started. They walked through and they handed out flyers. This is what people told me when I got down there. The very, very angry protesters. They handed out flyers that said, get out or you're going downtown. Well, further downtown, whatever. And they didn't go, so they started a series of arrests, and then some other guys who weren't arrested were sort of gathering around, and I mean, they look like a bunch of kids who couldn't find their parents in the mall.
That's great.
We can't stay here. Like I thought Mayor Bloomberg said it was okay. Well, apparently not. So there was some of that, and then they tried to rally in a few different points, and the cops were just kind of a step ahead of them the whole way.
Yep. I heard the delusional fucking. They're so delusional, thinking that hey, this isn't fair. Mm-hmm. No fair. It's you're an idiot.
You had to know that the NYPD had something up their sleeve. I heard that they sat down at one point and formed a human chain. Were you down there for that?
They were talking about it. I mean, what ended up happening was at one point, sort of the whole cluster of the guys left behind that weren't picked up. They were discussing, what are we going to do next? And they said, well, we're going to form. Well, first we have to break up because there's police informants among us or whatever. That's
informants.
And, I was looking around. I was like, I don't think so. But I mean, it's not really necessary when there are 400 police circling you.
Yeah, you don't need them incognito,
right?
Yeah. So anyway, they basically said, we're going to break up into these direct action working groups or whatever they call it, little committees. And the little committee that I sort of walked off and was just listening to, they're like, we're going to form a human chain and we're going to go right at the police. And then there was one guy, maybe he just kind of thought this through a little better than the rest. He's like, I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah, no shit.
And so they backed up. I think one of the groups did try that. And there certainly was at one point on one of the corners. They were just yelling all this stuff at the cops, and then a few of them ended up, getting face planted on the squad car, and screaming about how they didn't do anything. And
I didn't do anything.
Some of these guys, I saw them, 10 minutes before, an hour before, whatever it was, screaming. I mean, just all kinds of crazy profanity and what they want to do to the cops and their family. It was just crazy. Brother. And then when they finally, they're in the street. They've been told not to get in the street. It's disorderly, whatever. They get the flex cuffs thrown on them, and they start complaining and saying it's so unfair.
Unbelievable, unfair.
But describe the whole scene. Did they have trucks down there, and they were throwing everything, all the tents and the People's Library into the trucks, or how did they do it? Because I just saw a picture where this park is spotless now.
Yeah, what they did is they. By the time I got there, they had already cordoned off the park, so I couldn't get to the park. They were and so all the remaining sort of protesters were about a block away, and there were groups of NYPD with SWAT gear on at each intersection, essentially around Zuccotti. So you couldn't even you literally couldn't get closer than a block to it.
Yeah, they were very organized.
Yeah, and so they had all kinds of trucks and ESU gear and everything. Everything was down there.
How many cops were there?
If I had to guess,
hundreds, right?
Yeah, I was going to say 150, maybe 200.
Yeah, they said about 200 cops.
So they're all over the place. It was kind of funny too to see the occupiers were like, everybody go to Broadway. And it's I think they've got Broadway covered, guys.
Yeah.
We kept sort of walking back and forth, we're going to sneak around them. It's well, it's a park. There are 4 corners, and they have all 4 corners covered. So I don't think we're going to fool them. But anyway.
Wow, they got to be just bummed out today, man. They really thought that was their park.
I think so.
They dug in pretty good too.
Man, I saw the medical tent. It looked like something out of MASH. I mean, it was a serious. It looked like it was like the big green military tent.
Right, with the big red cross on it.
How could they think that was going to go on for long? How could you think you were just going to build tents in Lower Manhattan and get away with it?
Watching some arrests on TV. That's a good one.
I think maybe at some point they decided that if they just sort of kept going this way, maybe they could force sort of the end conclude. They could force that last apocalyptic, fighting against the man on their own terms.
Guess that didn't pan out.
Didn't pan out. No, the NYPD decided that it was going to go down on their terms. And, it was.
Yeah. Hey, Buck, you've been following this very closely. What happens now? What happens to the movement now with this going down?
BD, hey, Buck.
Well, here's the thing. They were planning, and I think it honestly played a pretty big role. I mean, it was this, and also, of course, all the sort of like sexual assaults and the lice and the Zuccotti lung and all that crap that's been going on down there. But they also said that they were going to have this 2-month commemoration of their occupation down on Thursday. They were going to shut down Wall Street. That was which I didn't really understand what that meant, because they can't even get to Wall Street because obviously it's been closed off.
Right.
But they were planning to mess with the subway system. Jam up the subway system. Probably just link arms, human chain, whatever. Have people lie down on the steps. I mean, there's 1,000 stupid ways to do this.
Yeah. So people that want to go to work are inconvenienced by these bums.
Yeah, but
you can imagine how much that would slow up. I mean, if you just did that in 4 or 5 major stations downtown, it would just be complete gridlock. So,
yeah.
But in terms of going forward after that, I mean, they're already talking. I mean, they were talking tonight about, are they going to move to, they said Union Square, and I was like, I don't know if that's going to work out for you guys. They're talking about, Tompkins Square Park, which, it's a slightly more, friendly audience that way. But
a lot of them are just kind of walking around now, right? They have nowhere to go.
They have nowhere to go.
It's kind of like kicking an anthill.
Yeah.
They're all over the place now trying to figure out, do we rebuild this thing somewhere else?
It's a long way from Hampshire College, man. Yeah.
And honestly, at the end, the NYPD is not going to allow any other park to be occupied now that they made their move.
No, especially not a public park. This was a private park, so they had a little bit of an issue going in there and kicking the people out. But if they want to go into a public city park, then they have no leg to stand on. The cops will go in and take them out immediately.
Well, let's not forget they're allowed to go back, but obviously without anything.
Yeah, it's going to be good to sit there shivering on a bench.
Right. So, I mean, it really ends the movement down at Zuccotti Park.
They had planned last week, and they were planning this on Veterans Day, which also gives you, a sense of their sensibilities. They were going to do this, Flower Child Revival Festival in Central Park.
Groovy.
And then there was talk about occupying Central Park, but that totally faded away because I think whoever their sort of liaison is, or whoever the department officer is that deals with them, he came through and said that this is not happening.
Yeah,
you guys aren't doing this.
You will be arrested.
But that's what a real protest is. You don't wait for permission. If you guys have balls and you're going to protest, you go take over Central Park and fucking make them take it back from you.
This city would never allow them to take over Central Park.
That's what you got to try.
They wouldn't even allow them to take a part of it.
But that's just it. They would have had to have tried and gotten their heads bashed in and started some shit, whatever. But it just goes to show you they really were all talk. These
they
guys
moved down to Foley Square when they couldn't do the Central Park thing, and I talked to a few. There were a few definitely aging hippies. I mean, guys that they were psyched that this is their chance for the revival, and all they could talk about was what a bunch of wimps all the other protesters are for not getting arrested in Central Park. It was pretty funny.
I can't be arrested. What do my parents say?
Good job, Buck. What do we got? You're on the Blaze today?
Yep.
TheBlaze.com. You got an article on there?
It's about to go up, yeah.
And what's your Twitter for the people that want more?
Buck Sexton.
Buck Sexton.
And Buck Sexton with 2 girls.
All right, you guys, anything else for Buck? I think we
that was pretty good.
It is funny that the news, by the way, is showing it like it's still happening. This way you just keep watching. Instead of showing that the park has been cleaned up.
It's cleaned up.
They're showing it like it's happening right now.
Like the arrests are going down.
Yeah, like they're still going down.
Yeah.
No, not really at this point. So what's this, Sam?
This is Foley Square. Michael Moore just tweeted it 10 seconds ago.
Oh, what did Michael Moore say? What's he doing?
Did he tweet this from his big lakefront mansion?
Yeah. Why don't you invite them all to your mansion and your fucking property and your lake?
I think you got plenty of property there for these people to hang out for the winter.
It's like Woodstock up there.
Hey, Buck, what do you think of Michael Moore?
Not a fan of his movies, not a fan of his politics.
Yeah, he's such an opportunistic shithead. He sees his core audience here who are like suckling on his big fucking man teat for his books and his fucking movies and everything else, his website. He sees a built-in audience. He loves this shit.
Yeah, what has he given to the movement except his voice?
I don't know, man. He's been showing up there. He's been getting a lot of photo ops with them.
Oh, yeah. Evading questions about his wealth.
But I think it's pretty rough when you got these big-time celebrities going down there that you know absolutely are part of the 1%. And what are they saying to the protesters? My voice is what I'm giving you?
I'm with you.
Who gives a fuck?
We are the 99% of the 1%.
Right. I think massive donations should be made if you're one of those big-time celebrities that is part of the 1%.
Especially asking for other people's money, like not just attacking the guys that took the giant payouts, but just going after people who have a lot of money. It's like, you have a lot of money.
Unbelievable. All right, so he tweeted a picture of Foley Park. Where is Foley Park, Buck?
Foley Park is basically right next to, it's sort of like across from City Hall, really close to One Police Plaza, actually, and it's, where a bunch of sort of the big marches have gathered. I was actually down there tonight after they'd all gotten kicked out, and they were having a General Assembly, and, the consensus from the General Assembly was, oh, gosh, what do we do now? It was really like, it wasn't a Churchill moment for these guys.
Why weren't they prepared for this? They had to have known the city and the NYPD was going to, try this eventually.
Yeah. They didn't have a contingency plan.
They had no plan.
No plan.
No plan. No, I think we'll see. I mean, they have a lot of help from different unions and community organizers and other groups that might be able to come in and try to. I don't know if they would give them a place to stay. I don't know what they would do exactly, but they'll try to find something. They're definitely gonna come up with a way to make things difficult. I mean, otherwise, it'll just seem like the movement has lost all the wind in its sails.
And I think this is going down in every city now too. Or I heard the mayors were getting together to try to end it, together.
Yeah, they've been cracking down pretty much across the country on this. I think in part, once all the stuff about the sexual assaults came out, then the public opinion was like, this is just gross. I mean, and then the people at that point who aren't going to support you, well, you really don't even care that much about their opinion anyway. I mean, if you don't have a problem with the stuff you've been hearing about recently, you're not going to have a problem with anything these guys do.
Right.
You'll be standing there with them throwing Molotov cocktails, calling yourself La Resistance.
Right on. All right, Buck. We'll let you go.
Buck Sexton in Occupy Her Ass.
You do have that porno name, Buck.
That is such a porno name. It's great.
Gentlemen, thanks for having me on.
He wants to keep his career going.
Right,
hey, TheBlaze.com. He's got an article going up right now on what he saw overnight. Thanks, Buck.
All right.
All right.
Buck Sexton in Blaze a trail up her ass.
He's doing well, too, because he was Nickel Sexton, and he's really better.
He's up to Buck. Yeah. Fuck, there you go. That's some breaking news right there, people.
Yeah.
Occupy Wall Street movement in New York City is in a bad place, if not over.
I'm looking at Michael Moore's pictures, some of them.
Yeah.
He's wording these things in a way that is so inaccurate.
All right, what is he saying here?
Police pushing people, and meanwhile they're just kind of corralling them. And what was some of the other ones? It's like I saw. It's like the anti-terrorism unit was there. Yeah, NYPD counterterrorism unit sent in. Unfucking believable when the terrorists are Goldman Sachs. How about they needed officers down there, and that's what you do. The counterterrorism cops are normally just cops. They're cops who, when there's some kind of terrorism going on, it's like SWAT. Mm-hmm. SWAT teams are just cops. Every day they're just cops, and then when something happens, they get together and they be SWAT.
You just ruined something for me.
Really?
I never knew that. Like, I knew that they were real
just
cops.
Hung out like SWAT?
Yes, I thought they were like, where's the SWAT guys? They're just having coffee, waiting for SWAT-like things.
Waiting. All right, we got a fucking situation.
I didn't know that they were just like regular guys. Like,
guys, I got an update on the...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There they are, sitting around. Oh, boy, what are we doing? We're just sitting around playing cards, drinking some coffee, talking about shit that we've dealt with in the past. Hey, remember that fucking guy holding that hostage in that building? You went in there? Oh, shit! Something's going down! Get to the SWAT van! You thought that's how it was?
I thought all they did was like, what are you going to do? I'm going to repel until 10. Call me.
No,
I'm busy repelling.
They're
They
writing
just practice
tickets.
their repelling.
Practice repelling down the bank's
tickets
face.
for cell phone use in
I
the
didn't
car.
know that.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know
Yeah.
they wore a couple different hats.
Stop breaking my heart.
They're just cops that trained in special weapons
No, they're not.
and
They
tactics.
don't even have faces. They really are just helmets.
I thought they were in a lair waiting for action.
A lair.
Didn't you think they were always
Yes.
they always had like fucking giant vests?
Of course.
And
Full
machine
automatic
guns.
weapons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just bored half the time, just
That's
waiting
hilarious.
and
I didn't
waiting
know they were
and
like-
waiting for a situation.
They're like hall monitors in school. Like they're just regular students and get a hall monitor thing. What the fuck? God, I want to be a SWAT guy.
More
wouldn't?
More importantly, I got an update on the People's Library, Anthony.
What happened to the people?
Because I've been very concerned about the People's Library,
Library.
which I've seen down there every time I've gone. If you follow Occupy Wall Street, and Street is ST, you get a lot of great tweets coming in.
Uh-oh.
The 5,000 books of the People's Library
Burnt like Hitler
have been thrown in the trash.
Books. Who needs them?
They didn't even save the books.
They should have burnt them in a big pile.
Right in front of them.
Yeah. And then in the light of the flames, have speeches.
Yeah.
Fascist speeches about the Jews.
I think we should break early today because we got Jason Segel at 7:45, Larry King at 8:10, Chaz Bono at 9:15, and we got to talk about Herman Cain. We got to talk about Sandusky and that creepy interview that Bob Costas did last night. We got
what
the
a
highlights.
ghoul.
He's going on the defensive, which
Yeah, good move.
Kind of like
You have to.
It's not helping him. Did you hear this interview?
I did not.
Wait till you hear these clips, Jimmy.
Is it not?
He
I've
should have
read the
just
quotes.
kept his mouth shut.
Put it this way, he's ripping off Uncle Paul by trying to defend himself.
Oh, okay. Is he
Wait
making
till
it
you
worse?
hear these clips. I think he's making it way the fuck worse.
Little bit.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then Bob Costas, I hope people picked up on his creepy blinking as the interview was going down. Bob Costas was just blinking uncontrollably.
It was by phone, right? He interviewed him?
So he had to just stare at the at the camera when they do those phone interviews, and Bob Costas can't keep himself from blinking uncontrollably.
Opie, Whoopty here is saying Chaz Bono is going to be awkward.
I disagree.
I disagree too.
I saw Chaz's show.
I don't
saw
know.
the
There's no
clips.
rhyme or reason. It's just a listener adding in their 2 cents.
I think Chaz will be fun.
I mean, my whole point will be very easy. I don't get this shit. I'm not going to say it that way, and maybe she'll explain it, or he, or whatever. That's where I'm at. Maybe we learned something today.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be awkward at all. Actually,
no.
I saw a clip.
It's not my goal to attack her. I don't understand this world whatsoever. So
Him.
What?
Him.
Will she get mad if we say she?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I saw Sharon interview say she by mistake.
Well, that's mommy.
Well, you know what? If
For everyone else.
But that goes with the whole I don't get it thing. And maybe she opens our eyes today. I don't know.
He.
She. He.
Chaz and I will
What?
explain it to you.
Yeah.
Is it Chaz still?
Yeah.
Or is it Chuck?
It's Chaz. It went from chastity to Chaz.
No, let's call Chuck, right?
Chaz.
Chuck's a manly name. Let's call her Chuck Bono.
It's Chaz.
Chuck, right?
No, Chaz. I think he likes Chaz.
Mr. Bono.
Oh, thank you,
Mr. Bono.
Mr. Bono.
Mr. Bono.
The clips of the show I saw were actually good. It was we didn't. I thought we had the whole episode. It was like these 1 minute clips, which give you like 10 different moments in the show.
Oh.
But it was actually really interesting. I was fucking annoyed I didn't have the whole show.
I want to ask her about her girlfriend.
Oh man, yeah,
that
the drinker.
that we met on Celebrity Fit Club. If you watched that show back in the day,
Was she on that? This one now, or the old an old? She had one that died.
What?
She had a girlfriend that died.
No, this is I think it's the current girlfriend that we saw for the first time on Celebrity Fit Club, and I believe she's still with Chaz. And I want to know about that too, man, because that woman, wanted to be in a lesbian relationship. Now she's in a heterosexual relationship. This thing is really confusing.
Dude. I'm watching the clip and I'm watching them kiss, and I'm like, as a lesbian, isn't it weird to kiss? Like the breasts are gone, and with the beard, it's like that's like not what you signed on for.
It's a guy.
Yeah.
So
that's his chick. Well,
yeah.
Is that yeah? That's her then.
Not bad.
Then Chaz, whatever, stayed with her, or she stayed with him.
Nice alabaster skin.
Yeah, that's the same girl that's been around for a while.
Yes.
So Yeah, I don't think it's going to be awkward. I hope she's open because... What? He. You know, because maybe we learn. I don't know. Maybe it's time to learn something.
What? On this show?
Maybe it's just time to learn.
Impossible.
And Herman Cain, you do have that clip today, right, Sam?
I think Herman Cain
is officially over.
That was one of the last nails in that call.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Oh God,
what
he
a
is
dolt.
just a
Really?
dolt.
Did I fucking miss it again?
I saw clips of him throughout the past few months where he was talking about things, nuclear and just mispronouncing stuff and just sounding generally like an idiot.
He was barely holding on, and then
barely.
What he said yesterday, it's over for him now. So it's over for Perry already. It's over for Herman Cain, and now you got this Newt Gingrich rising to the top, which is crazy talk.
Rising to the top. Yeah, Herman Cain was asked about Obama and his opinion on Obama's handling of Libya.
Could you get that, Sam? Because we're doing it
He
now,
froze up. Oh, I'm just gonna.
No, it's fine. I don't care.
Take a break and come back with it.
Let's do it.
But he froze up like you talking about ones and zeros.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And then he's trying to say that he was gathering his thoughts, but no one is going to believe that one.
If he looks like that, gathering his thoughts, I hope we don't have a fucking
my God.
problem if he was in the White House, because as he's sitting there gathering his thoughts, missiles would be coming over the polls.
So it's Herman Cain stumbles on Libya questions.
Before we play that, it's funny, we always and I'm kind of caught on this too, like when politicians fuck up, we're always like, why don't they just admit it? But then Rick Perry really did just go, oops, I fucked up. Oops. It happens. He knew what he was saying, even though I think he's a dick.
Right.
But it's like when they do that, it really does look bad. I say they should be honest, but when they're honest, it's like, fuck you and your honesty.
Because it looks bad either way.
Yeah.
For some reason, we want our politicians perfect. We want these perfect people, and it's something that no one could ever be.
But if you think of past presidents, they didn't make mistakes like that.
They cover them
basic questions.
Yeah.
George W. Bush never fucked up a basic question like that.
No, he didn't.
There are tricks, by the way, to get
Clinton never did. Fucking Reagan never did.
Yes.
Obama never did, as far as basic government questions, the structure of government goes.
I know a guy who's written speeches. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I've written speeches for Bush and Obama, and he said the way to do it is they teach you to get everything back to the one of three things that you want to talk about. It's like an art form to take any fucking question. That's why it's annoying when they
never answer the fucking question.
That's why they're always like, all right, I don't want to hear that. But that's how they avoid looking stupid, is they get it back to something they can discuss.
We see that happen on this dumb show with celebrities. We're like, wait, what? We're talking about your movie again? And we were asking about that
Exactly. We're asking about those child rape charges. What happened?
How'd you get it back to the movie?
We see it done here. Gets back to racism, AIDS, and what else?
Kid touching.
Fat Eric.
You're right.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's a subject. I don't go for it.
Oh, boy, he didn't look happy about that.
But he knew what I meant.
Oh, boy.
Iraq, you don't think you're fatter than Chaz, right?
No.
All right, good.
Iraq is the hippopotam.
More feminine.
Hippopotam.
You want the Herman Cain now?
Yes, definitely. I want to hear what he said. I didn't see this.
It's long.
It's good, though.
It's good?
Yeah. Fine.
Sam's making believe he saw this before.
I did. I watched it before.
You didn't, Sam.
You didn't see it.
You don't even know who that
How did I
is.
find it?
You
You thought Herman Cain.
were too busy dreaming about The Rock coming back last night.
Mick Foley did, too.
The Rock says.
All right, now I need to know, but not right now.
Okay.
Because we love Mick Foley. He's a friend of the show.
You bet he is.
The Rock is sort of a friend.
Oh, by the way, I got a text last night.
Yeah.
Before I forget, it was yesterday from my ex-girlfriend, who's still a friend of mine.
Oh, boy.
OMG, I just found out Herman Cain is black. And I wrote, Jesus, really? And she wrote, yes. I was just reading articles about him for months, but none had a picture. Makes me believe he did harass those women, though. Made me laugh.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, hit this thing.
That's nice music from Herman Cain.
Oh, boy.
Stupid
Don't
ads.
you love the ads?
And how long is the ad?
That's
Okay,
right.
there you go.
President Obama on Libya or not?
Okay, Libya.
I know Libya. I grabbed for it. I don't know Libya.
President Obama
What's he doing?
supported the uprising, correct? President Obama called for the removal of
Told you, Jimmy.
Gaddafi. Just want to make sure we're talking about.
Oh, my God.
He is trying to get the answer through asking that question. He is completely lost.
Idea.
He is fucking.
He's looking for help.
He completely
just blew it. It's
fucked up. Yeah.
Go back to making pizzas. It's over.
His whole thing was about the economy and you know, taxes and that shit. And as far as you know, that whole thing of dealing with other nations.
It's kind of important to the job.
He has no fucking clue. Not even no clue like other people have no clue, but you have a general idea. He has no fucking clue.
He was asking him to help him.
Yes.
He was going support. I just want to make sure we're talking about the same thing.
The same thing. In other words, I just want to make sure we're talking about the thing.
Yeah,
not the same thing. Am I right here?
That's like going to a psychic, and the psychic's like, "You're married."
Yeah,
you're married.
Yeah.
Huh?
Was there a person in your life
exactly that type of shit?
Right. Start with an A.
Right.
Or
fishing around, hoping
B?
that you're going to help. That's exactly what he's doing here. He's lost.
By the way, Obama has turned into the Michael Corleone of fucking foreign policy. No one thought he would be as tough as he's taking care of all fucking Gaddafi, Awalaki, Bin Laden. He is fucking really cleaning house in the Middle East.
All family business.
Yeah.
Gets settled.
He certainly is.
All right, well.
Although Iran, he doesn't quite know what to do about that.
Maybe not yet, but nobody does. Bush didn't either.
I think Israel will take care of that.
Yeah, I don't think we should touch Iran. That should be Israel's
airstrikes.
Yes, of course.
Right. Let's get back to the Herman Cain.
President Obama called for the removal of Gaddafi. Just want to make sure we're talking about the same thing before I say, yes, I agreed, I know I didn't agree. I do not agree with the way he handled it for the following reason. No, that's a different one.
What? A different what? He's fidgeting in his chair?
I got to go back to see.
Oh, gosh. This is bad.
Got all this stuff twirling around in my head.
Do you? Why don't you grab a vagina?
Specifically, what are you asking me? Did I agree or not disagree with?
Oh, my God. I was asking if you agree. Craig was asking you about the Bush foreign policy, so I was taking a specific example from the Obama administration that was controversial within his own administration on what he should have done and not done.
I would send pieces over to Libya.
You know, it's an issue that's come up since you've been running for office, and I was wondering
Indubitably.
how you
Here's what I would have done a better job of determining who the opposition is. And I'm sure
who am that opposition?
People had some of that information. Based upon who made up that opposition.
Okay. He is
based on who made up that opposition. Might have.
Pause that real. He's bullshitting his way through an essay. He's using a lot of words
that mean nothing.
And instead of writing couldn't, you write could not because it's one more word in the essay.
Yes,
he's caught. And that's a very fair question. That's not a bad question. Why couldn't you say you agree with him? You know what? Yeah, I think the president did a good job there.
That's the meat of it right there.
We thought it was going to be a ground problem, and it wasn't. And I didn't think he would do a good job, and he did.
Or just say, I disagree with him, because why should we go in and support a revolution in this country when other countries like Syria are doing the same thing, and we're not backing them?
Or Iran,
what's the criteria for American involvement in these revolutions?
Right.
But he doesn't know what's going on.
I know pizza crust. I know tomato sauce. I know cheese.
Right.
And the rest of the,
I know pepperoni.
Huh?
The rest of the clip really is them trying to get him to firm up his answer, and him saying, no, I wasn't saying that. I was saying what?
It was a vagary, because he absolutely has no idea about the situation.
I was saying you get free cheesy bread with every large pie from Godfather Pizza.
I think they're both really bad, what Perry did and what Cain did, but this obviously is way worse. This is like, you cannot be the president of this country.
Dude, Perry had a brain fart. I hate to say that, but like one of those dumb things that happens when you're just on the spot. But to be in a little room with one guy and fuck this up, especially when you can recover.
Oh, yeah.
There's no one yelling at you. He just is like, wait a minute now, and then he just fucked up again.
And his body language says a lot, too. He doesn't have control of the situation. He's fidgeting and all sorts of shit. He knows he's in the middle of something that he doesn't know anything about. We should take a break, because this show's going to get extremely busy.
Yes.
We got Chuck Bono coming in at 9:15.
Chaz.
Larry King at 8:10, and Jason Segel, the star, the producer. I think he pretty much did everything. The writer of the Muppets. He's been working on this project for years, if you remember. We talked to him about 3 years ago, and he was already working on this damn
No
thing.
way, Jose.
Fuck yeah. And you know what? As far as a family movie goes, right on. It's gonna do
Manson family.
It's gonna do ridiculous numbers, I do believe. Sandusky next. Holy fuck! Wait to hear some of the clips from the interview he did with Bob Costas.
I buy it. Let him go.
Holy fuck! Wait till you hear this shit.
I buy it.
He didn't do nothing wrong.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
We've been away for a long, 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 long time. We've been through changes, we've played some games. The more things change, the more things stay the same. We're a little bit older, but we ain't much wiser. We're back, we're better than ever. We're back, we're back, together forever. We're back. We're back. We're better than ever. We're back. So bad. We're back. Together forever. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
All right, we get it, Jim.
We're back. We're back. We're back.
Oh, I got douche chills.